the best and worst legends in Apex Season 26 based on versatility from pubs to ranked, team impact, and current overall meta value. Let's dive right in. Also, before we get started, 98% of you who watch aren't subscribed, so subscribe please, it's free. First, in the unplayable F tier, we have legends who provide little to no value, whether it's ranked, pubs, or the new game mode wildcard. The first legend is Seer. Seer doesn't allow for any stable utility besides pointing out rats. While being able to clear out Bangalore smoke is nice, that's really all he has. He's pigeonholed into niche plays instead of general utility. Next in F tier is Bloodhound. Bloodhound used to dominate with their tracking, but with the decline of scam-based abilities and maps favoring verticality, the value of Bloodhound's kit has fallen off. Still fun, just not reliable. Next, we move on to D tier. Underwhelming picks that unless you absolutely love the legend should not be picked, especially in ranked. All of these legends at one point used to terrorize Apex, but with nerfs, new legends, and overall changes to how Apex is played, they aren't as good as they once were. First is Horizon, a legend who hasn't seen herself shine in multiple seasons. She's good for mobility, but in a meta that doesn't favor mobility unless it's instant like Ashe or Revenant, she's just a floating target. Next is Octane, one of the most fun legends to play since his release in Season 1. His fast movement stim makes him feel like you can't touch him, but in the meta of keeping healthy and staying alive, he doesn't compete. If he ever gets a rework for less health taken on stims or something else, he may come back, but he hasn't been back in years. And finally in D tier we have Valkyrie. Now I believe she isn't as bad as the other two legends we mentioned in D tier due to her having certain situations she could be useful. Specifically rotations on maps like E District where the verticality helps a ton. But ever since the evac towers were added, her once OP ultimate is now just a survival item everyone has access to. Moving on to our average legends or our C tier. The first legend we see here is Gibraltar. Where Gibby shines is his ability to stabilize fights with his bubble, take a certain area for a little bit of time, or the ability to pick up knock teammates without a team firing at you. His ultimate allows you to clear out areas or to deal damage to an entire team or multiple teams for that matter. Next up is Mad Maggie. Maggie is one of those legends who feels like she should be OP. Her wrecking ball clears out teams, her drill can do a decent damage to teams or solos ratting, but for some reason she just never finds herself in situations where she can take over legends in higher tiers of this list. Also in C tier we have Rampart. Her walls are good for cover, emphasis on good, not great as opposed to someone like Newcastle. Her Sheila destroys, this is true, but in the end game you have to find great opportunities to use it, and I just don't think her character base allows that. Next is Catalyst, which we know has always been good, but in this meta we aren't seeing her be as useful as she once was when she was in the A tier. Rotations for her wall are good, locking up doors is great, but you just don't see her moving the needle this season. Next is Crypto. He's a great recon legend to scan beacons and has an ultimate that is very useful, but he doesn't turn the tides like some of the other legends. You may see him be played a little bit at the higher ranks, but majority of pros are using Sparrow over him. Loba then comes in as well in the C tier category as she has no downfalls but also no upsides. Yes, her looting is good, but in the new season when you can acquire Skull Piercer from damage or get unlimited batteries, she just isn't as needed as she used to be. Next is one that I got a ton of flack for in my season 25 tier list, Vantage. Last season I put her in D tier and at the absolute bottom of D tier. This was before changes in the mid-season update, and once my video got some traction after the update, the comments came from me. She's good now, probably better than she's ever been, but to me still isn't where she needs to be in order to be listed higher. And rounding off our average C tier, we have Ballistic. Ballistic last season, easy S tier. But with his nerfs at the end of season 25 and the changes to ranked in season 26, he not just fell to A tier, but to the top of C tier. Is he still good? Probably. But with all these changes at one time, I can't see him being up there with the other heavy hitters. Now we're getting to our good legends, the B tier. First, we have Conduit. At first, I thought she would be in the C tier, but if you use the amp that gives you faster tactical, she can be extremely useful. And her ultimate is annoying to play around, so she solidified her spot in the B tier. Next, we have everyone's favorite robot, Pathfinder. Pathfinder is in a weird spot right now. His ultimate is great for rotations with the energized zip taking 80% less damage, but his tactical is nothing short of a clay pigeon flying in the air waiting to get shot. And until his cooldown on that tactical gets shortened, he won't be rated any higher. Next we have Wraith, similar to Pathfinder. Great rotations with her ultimate, her tactical actually gets you out of sticky situations quickly, but her passive is dumb in my opinion. In a meta that currently tailors to bunkering down a little bit more and playing the endgame, she's not great, but she's not bad. Moving into the higher tiers of B, we have Fusey baby. Fuse is great for engaging fights and can actually counter Bangalore with his tactical clearing smokes. He'll do lots of damage with a tactical that actually deals some damage as well as his ultimate. If you play Fuse in season 26, I honestly don't blame you. Moving on, we have Newcastle. Until they try to nerf Newcastle to the ground, I think he will always have a place close to the meta. Protection while reviving, an ultimate you can contain an area, and a fast tactical you can use to shield up literally in the middle of a fight. I have no complaints from Newcastle, but there are two support legends that I think are better. At one of the top spots of B tier, we have Revenant. Similar to Ballistic, Revenant saw tons of use towards the end of Season 25 with the mid-season update buffing him very well, and he's still a great pick in Season 26 for his extra 75 shield for his ultimate and his long distance for his tactical, but he doesn't change the game like he did at the end of last season. He would almost be put into a B+ category if I had one. And rounding off B tier, we have Watson. If you've played Season 26 yet at gold or above, you know the end games are more sweaty and more teams are alive in the end game. I think it's good, honestly, and if there's a legend that thrives in these situations, it's Watson. Her tactical now completely overtakes buildings, and while that's great, the second you need to move somewhere else, she doesn't really do much for you. But if you find a god spot, she's amazing. Now we have our strong choices category, A tier. Starting off in our A tier is going to be the most annoying legend to play against personally, Mirage. Mirage is a great legend, but he's annoying and I refuse to play him. Don't ask me why, him and I just have beef, and if you've played against a good Mirage, you understand. Next is the best recon legend in my opinion, Sparrow. Sparrow not only can hit beacons from 100 meters away, but also has an ultimate that does incredible damage in a multitude of situations and takes quite a bit of damage to destroy. And need verticality? Oh yeah, he has that as well. He does a lot of things well, and he deserves to be in the A tier. Next, we have the best support legend in Apex right now, Lifeline. She's one of the only legends who can't be countered by Bangalore smokes. The ability to revive teammates and instantly get back into the fight is more powerful than people notice. And like I said, Bangalore cannot destroy her ultimate. And if you have the overflow amp, it's more of a bonus. And rounding off A tier, this legend deserves an A+ category or even S tier, but I couldn't have more S tier legends than A tier legends. It's Bangalore. When Season 26 came out, she was S tier, no doubt. But not even a week after her massive buff, the devs saw how strong she was and tweaked her ever so slightly, putting her in a position to be great, but not overpowered. And if you haven't seen the changes to her this season, go watch my other video about her, but it's too much info for this video. And now onto the holy grail, the best of the best, S tier. Starting off, we have Caustic, another legend who got a massive buff in Season 26, but instead the devs didn't make any changes, and I think they should. Not because he's unstoppable, but because there are some bugs with his gas still that are annoying in fights. This is specifically if you're playing with a Caustic against a Caustic. But do you want to win that sweaty end game? Then you better have a Caustic on your team. Next, we're looking at the getaway queen, Alter. Alter has been a menace to ranked for 2 full seasons now. Get a knock, Alter TP. Put any pressure on a team, Alter TP. Everyone is running Alter, and if you want to climb to Diamond or Masters this season, you probably should too. And finally, rounding off our tier list, the best legend and my favorite legend to play right now, Ashe. You've probably seen the gameplay behind, and it's been either primarily Ashe or all of Ashe. And that's because I love playing her. I know people say she's a crutch right now or whatever, but that's because she's the best. You can't say something is a crutch without acknowledging it's the best. Do I play her because she's good? Yes. Do I play her because she's also fun? Also yes. Watch any pro team play pubs or rank, they'll have an Ashe on their team. And there you have it, our full tier list breakdown. Let me know how I did, who'd I miss, and if you stayed till the end, it means a ton. And while you're here, smash the like button and drop a sub. Until next time, peace!